is mutual, yes. Pwede. Give me 5.
The feeling is mutual. Daniel, dapat yata manggaling to kay Daniel. Daniel, is Heart your girlfriend?
Yes po.
Ayun na. Yun ang inaantay ng mga taga-SC. Their love was once thought to be the kind that leads to a happy ending. Sa loob ng halos 2 taon, naging saksi tayo sa bawat yugto ng relasyong Heart Evangelista at Daniel Matsunaga and how they declared their love for each other.
No
Heart sa
proposal.
Japan.
No
Wala.
proposal.
So, bakasyon lang talaga.
Bakasyon lang. And, I don't like lying. So, it's just really good. Sobrang saya talaga ng nangyayari sa amin. Dalawa, napaka-blessed namin.
Kaya naman ikinagulat ng marami nang kumpirmahin ni na Heart at Daniel ang kanilang hiwalayan. Kapwa sila naging mailap sa pagsagot sa tunay na dahilan ng breakup until Daniel tried to put an end to the rumors sa kanyang pagbabalik bansa noong nakaraang linggo.
We only had a hard time communicating in Brazil. When I left for 1 month to Brazil. And we had a hard time communicating through phone, Skype. The connection there, it's too long, right? The distance is too big. We spoke, we agreed, that was the best for the relationship. A lot of people were expecting a lot from the two of us.
This is growth for everybody. And I wish everybody happiness na siguro. And this would probably be the best for everyone. And yes, we will all be fine. For sure. I've been down this road many times.
Sa kabila nito, nagpatuloy naman ang paglabas ng ilang espekulasyon tungkol sa tunay na dahilan ng hiwalayang Heart at Daniel. Kaya naman nagpasya na si Daniel na harapin ang mga issue at diretsahang sagutin ang mga intriga. Ano nga ba ang mga saloobin niya sa kinahinatnan ng relasyon nila ni Heart? Alin sa mga isyung may kaugnay daw sa hiwalayan nila ang may katotohanan? At ano na ang naghihintay kay Daniel as he and Heart go their separate ways? Daniel Matsunaga finally speaks out to answer all the questions. Live na live! Mga kapuso, please welcome on the show Daniel Matsunaga.
Hello. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.
Good afternoon, Daniel, and welcome back to the Philippines. I know that you were gone for a while. You were gone for how long exactly?
I was in Brazil for 1 month.
Why?
Just for a holiday lang. Just to relax, like a lot of problems in my life. I had to spend time with my family, also with Jesus, so I was just there relaxing.
Did this 1 month break going to Brazil, was it a factor in your breakup with Heart?
Well, maybe, maybe the distance was one of the big fact in our lives, because we were not expecting that, and there was a lot of things around us, a lot of problems, and because of such small things, everybody fights, diba? Like every relationship, people fight, and we had these small problems, but nothing big, no reason at all, like to be huge, to break up, but things happen.
It was a lot of little things that led to the breakup, not a big...
Yes, and a lot of stress also, and it happened.
Yeah. We heard that while you were gone, that you were not eating, you were locking yourself up in the room, and you were depressed. Was this true?
Well, in the beginning, of course, I was really sad. I was in Brazil, and I was counting with the support of my family. So, luckily, I had all of them supporting me, especially my mom and my father. They were there, but my sister was here in the Philippines.
Yes.
So they also knew it already. The first day that happened, my mom already went to the room, and she was asking why I was sad and what was happening. And yeah. Everybody in my family in the end became sad also because everybody loved Heart.
Yes. Your family loved Heart. How was Heart's family towards you?
Well, I'm sure they had respect to me. I was trying to be the best for them, to show that I could be the best for their daughter, and I was proving to them, all the things I could, I did.
Okay.
For
You
me,
did
I
your
think this
best.
way. Yes, I did the best.
When you got back from Brazil, did you and Hart try to fix things?
Well, since I came back, I think the first time we saw each other was Kanina's Party P.
And how was it?
It was different, very different. I couldn't even say anything, you know, like we were just looking at each other, we hugged, we said hi, and that's it.
You said in your interview that the breakup was a mutual decision between you and Hart. How are you guys now? I mean, are you good friends? Are you still talking?
No, we are good friends, you know, like I have the hugest respect ever for Hart. And she's so special for me. Everybody knows about that. And we're still friends, you know. I'm sure in the future, you know, things will get better, and we never know what's gonna happen. But for now, my friendship with Hart, like, it's gonna be always the same.
I know that Hart and your sister Vanessa became really close during the
Yes.
relationship. How did Vanessa take it when you guys broke up, when you told her the news?
Yes, Vanessa, she got really sad, you know, and she even cried also. And well, actually, my whole family, you know, they were kind of upset with everything. Like, not just my family, but a lot of our fans also. You know, they were asking us what's happening and what's the reason why we broke up. Even in Twitter, a lot of people judging the two of us. Even if you try to save yourself more, like going with your friends or something, you know, in trying to enjoy your own time.
Yes.
A lot of people judge that, but they shouldn't do that because, you know, both of us, we respect each other a lot.
The respect is still
Yes,
there, and that's
yes,
important.
For sure, for sure.
You mentioned that a lot of people are asking on Twitter, but not only on Twitter, Daniel, even in the tabloids, a lot of articles have been written about your breakup, and there has been a lot of rumors. And one of them said na ang dahilan, the reason why you and Hart broke up is because she's a nagger. Is there any truth to that?
No, for sure not, because I don't know the reason why. For sure she doesn't know also, you know, like, it just happened. And like, it's really our personal thing, you know, like, we haven't come out with anything yet, and I don't know where did they get that from. But that's not true. I can assure you that, you know, that's not true. And like, we love each other. I'm sure Hart, she still have some feeling for me also. And
So that's clear. You still love Hart.
yeah, I love Hart. Of course, I love Hart.
Daniel, what can you say to the rumor saying that you have a temper?
Well, of course, I'm not the happiest person all the time. You know, like, if you see me, of course, I'm very, very friendly guy. I don't know where did they get that I have temper. Of course, maybe I have once in like a month or something. You know, like,
Yeah.
I get stressed or something with a problem, of course. But I never throw that in anybody. You know, I keep myself. I keep my problems with myself, you know, like, I don't like to share, even with my family, my mom, my sister, they always keep worrying about me, because even to them, I don't even throw anything on them, you know, I don't even share my problems with them.
Share the problem. You don't
Yes.
share the problems. You keep it to yourself.
Yes, I
What
keep
about
it.
the
Maybe
rumor
that's a problem.
saying that the reason you broke up was because of Hart's parents?
Well, no, that's not because of Hart's parents. You know, I have nothing against them. You know, as I said, since the beginning, you know, I was always with them, and I respect them a lot. You know, Tito Ray, Tita Baby. You know, like, you guys know, I have the hugest respect for you guys, and I love your daughter. And well,
If we were to ask you, Daniel, one reason that caused the stress in the relationship, what would it be?
sorry. Can you repeat it?
If we were to ask you one reason there's stress in the relationship, what is it?
Stress in a relationship, maybe showbiz. problems with people around, influence. That's a big example. Siguro.
If we were to ask you if you could work with Heart again, would you be willing to work with Heart again?
O naman. No problem, I'd love to learn more with her. Why not?
Daniel, what's your message for Heart?
I hope you find the best one for your life. That this person could do better than I did. And just don't take too much of influence of bad friends. Try to learn the best with God and the Bible.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.
And thank you for opening up. And how do you want to move on? What are the future plans for Daniel?
Well, I'm back in the Philippines, and for sure, I will go back to my stuff, what I was doing, my workshops, my Tagalog, my dancing skills. Now I'm gonna really focus on Daniel, And of course, we have plans with my managers, And we are really doing these workshops of singing, dancing, all these things, so I can improve better, to really become a better person.
Are you ready to love again?
Not yet. I'm still on the way. I'm gonna really try to focus on myself right now. I'm gonna really take my time, and just focus on me, God, my family, my friends, and yeah, life goes on.
What do you want to tell to the people that support you, who are always been there by your side?
Well, I appreciate all of. Sorry. I appreciate all of you guys that did a lot to me. A lot of people texting, supporting me, messaging me all the time, and I appreciate that.
Daniel, will you remain a kapuso after this breakup?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Last question. What have you learned from all of this?
For sure, I learned a lot. I learned different experience. I learned a lot with art. I learned a lot of showbiz. I learned a lot of my life here in the Philippines with people around me. God, He brought me here in the Philippines, and that's the reason why I'm staying here. And I'm sure He has bigger plans for me. So I'm just learning slowly, with the time by time.
Well, Daniel, welcome back to the Philippines. Welcome back here on GMA, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you, mga
thank you.
kapuso, Daniel Matsunaga.
Thank you. And sorry for the cry. Macho ko eh.
There you have it, Daniel Matsunaga. Samantala, mga kapuso, abangan niyo po ang GMA Pinoy TV event at the Philcom Fiesta on Saturday, May 5th, 4 p.m. at Kapiolani Park in Waikiki in Hawaii with JR, Krista Kleiner, and Richard Gutierrez. Gusto kong pasalamat kay Dr. Vicky Bello, Crystal Bello, Sexy Solutions, Elor de Jim in Ortigas, Dr. Vivian Sarabia Optical, Dr. Shella Adahar Dental Clinic, Sexy Chef, Magnum, Ton Lau, Zeng Zulweta, and Richard of Henry Calayg Salon. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. Magabalik pa po ang Showbiz Central.